All right. So we had a guy comment on the channel tonight saying, "Good luck selling those bikes to liberals." Okay. Newsflash: I live in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, California. California. Well, what's California? We are the fourth largest economy in the world. Not in the USA, in the entire freaking world, where our economy is dramatically larger than Texas, which is the next largest economy in the USA. You Trump supporters, you're in this little bubble. You think you're in the majority, and you're not. You're in the minority, the extreme minority, when it comes to the USA population. When it comes to a population in Los Angeles, you're way in the minority. I mean, there are Trump supporters here. You know, I saw one of his little rallies that was in Pacific, up on the hill here, Rancho Palos Verdes, land of stupid wealth. You know, $50 million homes. There wasn't 50 people there, buddy. Whoops. You are not popular here. This is the land of liberals. So let me explain what happened. The last guy who was a Trump supporter, who I sold a couple of bikes to, his name's Billy. He's in New Mexico. He bought 2 bikes, left them here for months, almost 5 months. Almost 5 months. After he bought it, one had a little problem. I sold him a bike that would have brought $7,500 for $4,500 because I had a little problem. He says, take it over to the shop and get that little problem fixed. I took it over there. And he said, hey, clutch is out and you really should rebuild the tranny. So the clutch work and all that, whatever, he paid for it, and then he back charged $700. He screwed the shop for $700. That's a Trump supporter. Why would I want to sell to a Trump supporter? He called me up all kinds of hours during the day, incessantly wasting my time, the shop's time, just the bullshit. I finally had to tell him, dude, my bikes are not for sale to you at any price. Go away. And I had to block him. So the last phone call was, he knew I wasn't at the shop. He actually hired 3 different companies to pick up his bikes. 3. That's how stupid he is, to hire 3 different companies. And 2 of the companies until the bikes were at the shop I brought for work. He couldn't remember that they weren't there. I only brought 1 there for work, not both. And the transporter gets here, and my chick's all, hey, you know, that bike don't run. It's been sitting here for 4 or 5 months. The battery's dead. The guy insisted upon pulling the seat, except you can't get to the battery on a dynamite by pulling the seat, and snapping off the fob and the key. And then the guy's, oh, I gotta know where the fobs are. Like, dude, you know I wasn't there. How the fuck do I know where your transporter put the fob? And guess what? It ain't my problem. It's your transporter's problem. So if those keys are missing, you talk to them. Then he starts calling my chick. I said, just block them. You know, I don't want to deal with Trump supporters. They lie, they cheat, they steal. Just like Trump. That's why they like Trump, because he's just like you. You know, all you guys care about is the hate. And you don't even have enough balls to fucking admit it's about the hate. You're a bunch of pussies carrying a gun thinking you're a man. No. Liberals are just as well armed, buddy. We just don't have to walk around with our piece to be a man. No. You're confused. You're really confused. You think liberals don't have arms? You are really fucking confused. Oh, no. Well, why don't you look up the riots and all the people out where they're fucking AKs guarding their shit? Okay, those are liberals. You know, this is the land of liberals here in Los Angeles. Who do you think I sell my bikes to? Liberals! All right? This is the land of the brown skin, man. And by the way, all you white supremacists, maybe you should get your DNA tested. If your family's been here like mine for a couple 100 years, you ain't all white anymore. You're mixed. What's my DNA? I had it run. I wanted to know what my DNA was. So my family is from Scotland, from Denmark. That's where the last name comes from northern Germany. That's all Celtic, okay? And it's also Peruvian. That's right. I'm part native from Peru. And Peru, for those who don't know, and I'm sure any Trump supporters watching this video probably don't know, it's a little country on the coast in South America. All right? They've had civilization there at least 10,000 years. Lots of mummies, lots of history. I'm part Peruvian, I'm part native. Look like a white boy, don't I? All right? Just because you look like a white person doesn't mean you're all white. Almost all whites in this country are Mex. So you're hating on yourself. That's how fucking intelligent you Trump supporters are. You're hating on yourself. Fuck. Don't want you around me. Don't want to know you. And I definitely don't want to sell you a motorcycle. That's not, I'm asking every guy who comes over, oh, are you a Trump supporter? But no, if I find out you are a Trump supporter, bike's not for sale. I don't need to sell it to you. I can sell it to that guy over there. I only got a few little bikes. Plenty of customers, a few little bikes. You know, I sell all over the world, man. The world is not a Trump supporter. MAGA is a very insular, little bitty community that somehow they got in their head that they are the world. You're not. You're not. You're not. When this whole thing comes crashing down around your head, you're going to be smart enough and blame Biden even though he's out of office. I see it coming a million miles away. Because Trump will say so. Oh, no, it was Obama's fault. Oh, yeah. Oh. And you'll believe that too. You believe any stupid shit Trump says. So let me remind you who you support. He's cheated on every wife. He was caught and had to pay hush money to and got convicted for, he's a felon now, paying hush money to a porn star that he was screwing while his wife was home with your baby. Real stand-up guy. You know, he's a serial child rapist. He got the Miss America pageant. He walks in and all these underage girls going in the room while they're naked changing, thinking he's a man. All right? He's open-mic'd. I don't know how many times going, I just grab him by the pussy. All right? This is who you support. You're known by who you support. Okay? You guys pretend you're not into pedophiles and all that bullshit. Well, you're supporting a known pedophile. What the fuck is wrong with you? All right? And some of you people are going to go, oh, look at your jacket. Yeah, well, look at my jacket. I got set up, buddy, on shit I didn't do because they couldn't handle my adult relationship. That's why they used a law that was proven unconstitutional 11 years prior to their arrest. They made the whole fucking thing up. 6 constitutional violations. So I pled out to save my life. All right? They can hold you for decades. All right? Bail denied. The judge is in open court. This warrant ain't even legal. Bail denied. He's supposed to dismiss the freaking case. That's the law of Judicial Code of Ethics. It says it right there. If a notice of legality is taken notice or given notice to the judge, he's supposed to dismiss the case. My entire case is illegal. Trump's cases are not illegal. All right? So you're cheering the destruction of the country I love. You people are hated by everybody else besides your own. No, I don't want to support you. No, I don't want to sell to you. And no, I don't want you around me. People like you. Trump did us all a great favor. Now we know who all the fucking assholes are. Like, I just find out if they're a Trump supporter. Why would I want to sell to an asshole? I don't. Bye.